It seems to me that real democracy, if it's going to work, it demands a certain intellectual engagement and wrestling with ideas, deliberation. But do you think people want to rule themselves?
Well, it's a tough question. Dostoyevsky raised the question, is it not the case that most people fear freedom? Is it not the case that most people would rather be followers of authority rather than authorize themselves? That's the Dostoyevskian challenge. In that sense, Dostoyevsky is like Plato. Plato's challenge to democracy. Dostoyevsky's challenge to people who want to be free. How many people really want to be free? James Baldwin said, very few. The burden is too much. Tell me what to do. Dangle in my face the mysteries turning into magic and the authorities dictating how I ought to live my life. That's most people. That's Brother Karamazov, the classic of Dostoevsky, the last text of Dostoevsky. It's a very important challenge. I think that, again, like Plato and like Dostoevsky, we never provide a theoretical response that is persuasive, because there's always so much historical evidence that they're right. They got to point out ignorance, they got to point out unruly passion, they got to point out people being deferential to authority in a critical way, they got to point out narrow conceptions of piety where people have blind obedience to authority, be it church, mosque, synagogue, government, television shows, radio shows, or whatever. There's tons of evidence for that. That's what we're up against in human history. That's why democracy is always an over-against practice, an over-against phenomena. And therefore, there's a sense in which we look foolish. Anybody who goes against the dominant tendencies of human history, which are those of hatred and revenge and domination and oppression and subordination and domination, what a fool. And you say, yes, count me in the crowd of the holy fools.